Hello everyone, welcome to this new meditation session. I am Ana from Argentina and I will wait a little bit until more people connect to this live session of today. So I will start introducing myself. I think usually I forget to introduce myself, so I will try to do it this time. As I told you, I'm Ana from Argentina. I'm right now in India. So it's already night time. It's 9 p.m. And I'm a meditation instructor. I became a meditation instructor in 2013, and since then I have been guiding a lot of sessions in Argentina, but also online and in person in different countries, in Spain, in the Caribbean, also in different countries. So it's a pleasure. Right now, in India, I'm practicing yoga. This is also one of my practices, not only meditation, but yoga as well. So I'm learning more about it here. It's not the first time. It has been already 6 years I'm coming here. So usually I go to Thailand, I practice meditation and stay there for a while. I also come here to India to study yoga and keeping with my meditation practice. And yeah. And that's why usually I love to reflect upon different topics, and I try to mix not only the Buddhist philosophy I learned in Thailand, but also the Vedanta philosophy or Hindu philosophy also I learned here in India. And we are all made of a little bit of many different things. So this time, I would love to share with you about the law of attraction, which sounds very cool, right? Actually, the first time I heard about it, it was like, okay, I really see what this is about. I really have to learn about it because it sounds so easy. Then I will really when I know, if I know this law, if I know how to use it, then I would just get whatever I want. And this is something we all want, right? To get what we want. So like I felt like, okay, if I learn this, I will be like a genius, like, okay, I want a house, I will attract the house. I want a car, I will attract the car. But I went a little bit into it and I was not convinced. How is this attraction working? How is this working? So I kept reflecting upon it for a long time, and I came up with one thought. This is some understanding I have today, which it doesn't mean that is the right understanding. This is just the understanding I'm having today about this, and I would like to share it with you. And of course, I'm very, very thankful and grateful if you would also like to share with me what you think about it. And during the conversation as well, if you want to ask some question, to share what you think, it will be lovely. I will be reading your comments. It's very nice to see some people already online. Hello, Owen. So yeah, there is people already from Argentina, from Africa, Congo, from New Zealand. Beautiful. So thank you everyone for joining. So I will share first briefly what is my thought about it. Actually, I already shared it in the when I wrote what all this was about. So you already know the answer, my answer. But after presenting the idea, I would like us to meditate together a little bit. I will explain you how to do it, I will guide it, and we will do it together for a little while. It will be a short one today. So then we can come back to the topic, and we can conclude, we can discuss about the topic, and we will also relate the topic itself with the practice of the meditation. That's why I want you to have a little bit of this meditation experience before. All right. So again, coming back to the topic of today about this law of attraction, or about how can we attract everything what we want. So let's state this scenario. Let's say you go to a restaurant. This is your favorite restaurant. This is your favorite food you're asking for. So in that moment you are there, they bring you the food. I don't know which is your favorite food. For me, I think pizza and pasta. I'm in between both. Yeah, I have some Italian blood, no? You can tell. So imagine this moment, you are right there in front of this amazing pasta, this amazing pizza in front of you, which is your favorite food. You just ask for it. You have been waiting for it maybe the whole month. And you look up a little bit and you see this person from your job, from your work, that you really don't like. You can't stand this person, right? It's not a beautiful thing. We can talk about relationship later. But let's be honest with ourselves. There are some people that when we are close to these people, we feel a little bit annoyed, a little bit uncomfortable, so we try to avoid, right? Okay, so you are there in this very restaurant in front of your favorite food, and you look a little bit to the corner of the restaurant, and this person is right there. So you are eating your pizza, you are grabbing this really cheesy this really cheesy slide of pizza, and you are thinking, wow, this guy, I'm now remembering what he did to me, and all the things I went through because of this person, and all these things start coming to your mind. My question is, when you go out of this restaurant, you go back home, you meet your friend, your mother, your sister, or your partner, and you said, and this person asks you, how was it? It was horrible. So this guy that blah blah blah, blah. Right? This is what will happen. Okay, so it ended up to be not a very nice dinner. Let's rewind a little bit. Let's imagine you are there in the same situation. The guy is there, right? And the pizza is here, and you are really enjoying your pizza. Wow, this oregano, this cheese, this tomato, it's the best pizza ever. Really, really enjoying. Then you go back home, and when your sister, your partner, the person you're living with, this person asks you, how was it? How was your dinner? Wow, it was amazing. The best pizza ever. I think the chef was really inspired, and I really enjoyed it. So, how was the situation? Was it one thing, like when in the second scenario, was this person disappearing? No, right? The person was still there. And the first scenario, was the pizza disappearing? Or was the pizza maybe different? Was it a different chef, a different cheese? No, the pizza was the same thing. The situation was the same. But in the second scenario, this person, that could be you, that could be me, we choose to see and to stay with our attention, to build our reality, let's say, all around the experience related to the pizza and not to the experience related to the past memories and all the emotions that this person was bringing to us, right? So, is that you attract? Have you attracted this pizza in the second scenario, or in the first scenario? Have you attracted this guy? Was it your bad thoughts attracting him, that maybe he was thinking about going to another restaurant, but because you were feeling these emotions, he came here? That was always my question. Have I attracted him? Or have I attracted did I attract really the pizza? Did I inspire the chef with my thoughts? Was it like that? So in my understanding, both things were always there. Both things were there. Both realities, let's say, were already there. I didn't attract anything. Both were there already. But I choose, or let's say the second scenario, this person has chosen to live in the second reality, in the one that this person is enjoying the dinner, is enjoying the pizza, and not attached or thinking about or not letting all those thoughts about this guy coming into the mind, right? So what I'm trying to explain, I'm trying to state here, and we will discuss later after the meditation, is that we already have all the options, all the realities. Everything is already there in front of us all the time. All the good things, all the bad things, everything is there. It's not that we attract or not attract, but we choose where we put our attention. We choose where what to take from all these things that are around. But in order to be able to choose, first we should be able to see. Because if there is only one option, we cannot choose. But if we see all the options around us, then we will be able to choose. And how do we see? Hope you're following. Maybe it's too much. We will come back later after the meditation. You will maybe find something else. So how do we see all these options, these realities, let's say, that we have around, so we can choose them? If our mind is quiet, if our mind is clear, imagine it's like a glass. If these lenses are clear, then we will be able to see clearly, and without bias, without emotions, without us being like this, like just watching only one thing in the reality, but removing this, so we can see more broader. Okay, so how do we remove these hands? How do we remove all this dirtiness in the glasses in front of us? Meditation, the practice of meditation is, it means to still our mind. So usually this dirtiness we have in our mind, let's say, are all those thoughts, all those emotions, all those things that are really not letting us see farther. So imagine, let's go back to the case I was sharing with you. It's like all these emotions about this guy that you don't like are not allowing you to see something else. That could be the amazing pizza you have in front of you. All right? So how to choose to let go these emotions for you to be able to see something else? So it's to quiet our mind, okay? To let all these dirtiness to settle down at the bottom, so we can see clearer through the water. Okay, so do you want to share some meditation with me? And let's try together a little bit what is this about, and mostly how it feels like. Meditation is not something we master in one day, because nothing is. It took us a lot to learn how to walk, how to swim, how to ride a bicycle. All right, so how to read also. Meditation is the same thing, but for sure, at least with some minutes, you will get the taste of it, which is not pizza in this case. So I invite you to take a comfortable position. After we meditate together for some minutes, we will come back to the topic of the day and wrap up. If you have any question, if you already have it now, maybe you can already write it down, so you don't have it in your mind and you can meditate freely. So yes, this I'm taking now. I think we already have some. I will come back to it later. All right, so take a comfortable position, and it can be sitting down, floor, chair, your bed. Try to keep your back straight with your shoulders back and down. So you can keep your chest open, you can breathe, you can be comfortable. Take one deep breath in. Exhale, and you can keep your eyes open for a little while, a little bit more time. But try not to look at something in particular. It's like you're looking but not looking. It's like you're actually kind of withdrawing your senses, and you're bringing slowly your attention inside, but your eyes are still open, because there is no need to rush. Take a deep breath in, exhale. So while you wait for your body to settle, for your breath to settle, in the next exhalation, whenever you feel like, you may let your eyelids to fall down, to slide down slowly until they reach the lower eyelids. Take another deep breath in. Exhale. As you breathe in, you straighten your back. As you breathe out, make sure you release the tension in your body. Inhale, stretch up your back, your spine. Inhale, exhale, release the tension in your face, all the muscles of your face. Your neck, your shoulders. Your eyes are relaxed. It's like they are looking inwards, towards the back of your head and then down. Make sure you're not tensing your eyes. Make sure you're not tensing your eyelids. You can leave some space in between your lips. Relax your shoulders, your arms, your hands that are resting on your laps. Relax your chest, your legs, your fingers, your toes. You are sitting very comfortable. There is no rush. There is nothing else to do. There is nowhere else to go. Comfortable, quiet. There is no need to control the time. There is no rush. Just take these few minutes to bring the attention inside yourself, to leave everything else aside, to be with you, to be at home. Rest your mind in this feeling of being comfortable, of being at home, of being content. This state of mind that allows you to be satisfied with whatever you are experiencing without the willingness to change, to move towards something, to move out, to change. Just be there with yourself. I would like to invite you to bring your attention to your breath. Without changing your breath, just observing how it is happening now in you. Maybe the feeling of the air in your nose, the temperature of it. Maybe the feeling of the air inside your nose, your throat, your lungs, your chest. The movements in your chest. Where else in your body you can feel the movements of your breath. Or even the movements of the blood, which already contains this new oxygen. Just observe. Just be there with yourself. Every time some other thought comes through your mind, just to come back with your attention to your breath, to yourself, without following that thought, without fighting against those thoughts. That's the nature of our mind, to think, so thoughts will be there, and it's okay. But we choose again and again, in a very soft way, to come back with our attention to our breath, to ourselves, to our body. And I would like to invite you to focus your attention in the center of your body, which is located around your navel, 2 fingers above your navel, in the center of your abdomen. Very gentle. Rest your awareness there, so you can feel, you can observe yourself and everything that is going on. I mean your breath, I mean the blood, whatever experience that is going on within you, you can experience, you can watch, you can observe from there, from your center, in all directions. Rest your mind, your awareness there, in this center, which is the center, the source of peace, stillness, of the feeling of contentment, of the feeling of being at home. Again, if there are thoughts, if there are noises around, it's okay. They can still be there. Let them be there. They will also disappear by themselves. The same way they appear, they will also disappear and leave you. Only if you keep your attention somewhere else, if you rest your attention, if you rest yourself, your mind, in the stillness, in this feeling of being comfortable, and observe, just observe you, without judging, really without judging, without getting to any conclusion, without following any of all those thoughts that appear. Just be in this stillness, within. In this stillness which is you. Where there is no doubt, where there is no fight. And recognize this state of mind, this place within you. This state of mind that you can focus on whenever you want. Where you can come back with your attention whenever you want. Allow your mind to decompress, to calm down. As we are coming to the end of the meditation today, you may want to come back with your attention to the surface, to recognize again the sounds, the space around you. To come back to your breath, to take deeper breaths in and out, slowly, gentle. To connect again with the movements of the breath in your body. And you may want to open and close your eyes sometimes until you leave them open as we finish with the session. And you may want to stretch, to change the cross of your legs, to change your sitting position if you want. So welcome back. Thank you very much for the ones that joined the meditation. Thank you very much for sharing it. I didn't want it to be very long, just to calm our mind a little bit and to give you the taste of it. So if you want to share about your meditation experience or also about how you're feeling right now, I would love to know about it. And let's come back to the topic. I told you we were gonna come back to the topic, and also welcoming the ones that are joining now. So coming back to the topic of today about attracting what we want in life. And so I was sharing that for me, the law of attraction was something that I was doubting a lot about. So I kept thinking about it. I kept researching in myself, searching in myself to try to understand a little bit about how it works. And there is this understanding I got, and I want to share with you. So I was sharing about one example. You can come back to it when the video will finish. But basically, what I was sharing is that instead of thinking that we are attracting something that is still not around, but we want, so we are putting effort in getting it, what I'm trying to say is that everything is already there in front of us, but we have to, we can choose to allow yourself, let's say, we should allow ourselves to see something else, but that is not somewhere else, is not yet to come, but is already there, just right there in front of us. So there is nothing to attract, actually. There is nothing to attract, it's already there. But then if we want to see something else, what we have to do is to find, to look for something else the same way. Today I was thinking about it again. And I was thinking that, you know, these games, these charts where there are a lot of letters and you look for words. I don't know actually the name in English, maybe you can help me with that. In Spanish is sopa de letras, which will be something like letter soup, but I don't think that's the name in English. So it's the game. You have a lot of letters in this square, and you have words, and you have to search and find different words in that chart. I think you got it. So many times, so it depends how you play this game. For me, what it works for me, I first read the word I want to find, and then repeating this word in my mind, I start going through the chart, up, down, and vice versa, and from down to from the top onto to the upper part, and right to left, left to right, blah, blah, blah. With this word in my mind until I find it. Then I color it, and then I go for the next one. Maybe some of you relate to this. I don't know if many people play like this. This is the way I play, and many times I realize I actually already went through all the words, right? Because I went through the whole thing again and again. But every time I go through, I only find the word I was looking for. Is it like this for you? So what I was thinking is, yeah, exactly. This is also what happens in life. We are finding what we are looking for, because this is where our attention is. So if we are looking for, if we are trying to find, let's say, success, which is one of the topics of this month in this page, Facebook page, success, we will find it, because we can define success in different ways, right? There were many other people talking about this already, and there will be more lives about this. We can define success in different ways. So if we are looking for that, we will actually find it in our life. Trying to reconnect. Hope I am still around. Again, it's not that it was not there, but now we are looking for it. Now we have this in mind. Now we are looking for this, and now we will find it. I don't know if it was how it's for you, but you know that sometimes some new idea comes in your mind, or even new song, or a new concept, or a car that was already there, but then you find it and you like it. Whoa, look at this car, or this new model of motorbike, or whatever thing. Once you see something, once you put your attention there, and then you start seeing everywhere, then wow, this, I didn't know there were so many cars like that in my city. I thought, or maybe an idea, for example, I didn't know this all the people now is talking about it. Is it like that? Is it actually like that? Are you maybe attracting it? Or was it already there all the time, but maybe your attention was not there? And this is my my understanding and what I wanted to share with you.